Parenting picky eaters. It can be frustrating for parents. And joining us today is Marcy Brown, a registered dietitian at the UW Pediatric Fitness Clinic, with some really great advice on how to deal with those often power struggles that happen surrounding food. Thank you so much for coming in.
Good to be here.
So we have a list to go through with everybody at home because I'm willing to bet most parents out there have experienced this in some form or another. So your first piece of advice is to pay attention to their hunger signals.
Right. I think that part of the struggle comes when a parent decides, I need you to eat, I want you to eat now, and the kid's feeling like, I'm not that hungry. So then they realize, oh, there's a lot of emotion here, and it can lead to a power struggle.
So believe them if they say they're not hungry and plan to eat at a different time?
But set a limit for, if you don't eat now, our next meal isn't until whatever time, next meal or snack, so that they're not grazing along the way or expecting that if I don't eat this, I'll get something else.
Make sure they know the timing of it,
yeah.
Right? Your second point is to make sure you have a routine. How do parents best do that?
I think that's having sit-down meals and snacks, because when we get into irregular times and grazing is a big pitfall with kids these days. They really come to the table not too hungry anymore because they've been having access to snacks and juices and whatever along the way.
Number 3 is an important one. Don't be a short order cook. And if you're, as a mom, aren't this way, I bet the grandmas or grandparents are, right?
Right, and it's really tough because kids who are selective picky, if they know they have another choice, it drives them to be even more picky. So the more we can help them expand, the better. So not always cooking them exactly what they want.
Notice their hunger. What is that, and why is that important?
There are certain times of the day when the kids are actually more hungry. Coming off the school bus is a typical time. If you can catch them then and offer something that's a little unfamiliar, they'll go for it a lot better than if they, just aren't that hungry.
Be strategic about introducing
Yes.
those new foods and consider their fears.
Some kids really do have a higher level of fear, or just, they don't like new things. So parents need to be sensitive to that as well and give them a chance to get comfortable with these new experiences. And for some kids, that means putting the food in their mouth and taking it back out. And any pressure to do more than that at that time would actually just increase their anxiety and make them push back more.
Difficult. Marcy, thank you so much. I just want to mention the 6th and final point, favorite foods less often. That's an easy one for parents to figure out. We really appreciate it. And if you would like to read the UW Pediatric Fitness article on parenting picky eaters, we've got more information there. Just log on to our web channel and click on news links, and we'll be back.